Okay, I thought I would do sort of a blog type video. I don't know. Anyway, this one's about the war in Iraq, and really, why is it called a war? I mean, alright, let's go back to the beginning. Alright, it started back in, I don't know, like 2001, 2002 or something like that. And, well, why did it start? I mean, really? Okay, it probably started because of 9/11, right? And yeah, okay, I can see that, but the only problem is that wasn't the Iraqis, now was it? That was the people from Afghanistan and Bin Laden. It had nothing to do with Saddam Hussein. You know, it just blows my mind how stupid George Bush could be. You know, I mean, oh, Bin Laden fucking bombed the towers, so instead of going over to Afghanistan and like kicking their ass, we go over to Iraq and bother them for some reason. And then George Bush makes up some bullshit story about them having weapons of mass destruction. And did they find any weapons of mass destruction over there? No, they did not. You know why? Well, probably because they didn't have any weapons of mass destruction. It's just, the whole thing is just stupid, I don't know. I mean, that's just my view. I mean, if you could tell me what the war in Iraq is really about, please, leave me a comment and tell me. Because it's been happening for like 3 or 4 years now, maybe even 5, I have no idea. Who the hell could keep track? And, yeah, just tell me what the war is all about, and maybe you could clear it up for me. Because the war in Iraq makes completely no sense to me whatsoever. I mean, really, come on. I don't know, it's just ridiculous. I mean, really, they're not even doing anything over there but pissing the Iraqis off and getting killed every week, It serves no purpose, I mean, really, there's no weapons of mass destruction over there. We established that years ago. And hell, we even killed their fucking leader, Saddam. They hung him, I don't know, a couple months ago, and it's on YouTube, you can see it. And I don't know, it's just stupid. I mean, really, again, why are we over there? It makes no sense whatsoever. I mean, you can't even call it a war. I mean, you could call it the American soldiers fucking around with the Iraqis and getting killed, but it seems a little weird. I don't know. So yeah, if you could comment me, tell me what the war is about, that'd be great. But don't tell me, they're over there looking for weapons of mass destruction. I mean, really, there are none, alright? All they have are, I don't know, delis and diapers on their heads, and I don't know, they, to me, it's just a big waste of time and a big waste of life of the American soldiers. I mean, I have nothing against the American soldiers or anything. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, sorry about that. Anyway, some of my friends are over there in Iraq, and yeah, so I have nothing against the American soldiers. It's George Bush that I have a problem with. I mean, he's so fucking retarded, I mean, oh, okay, well, we're over in Iraq for like 3 or 4 or 5 years, something like that, and really, there is no point whatsoever. And don't say, oh, we're helping them rebuild. Rebuild what? They're a shit fucking country. Nobody cares about them, alright? And obviously, they don't want our help, because they keep on bombing the crap out of us, with car bombs and, those suicidal motherfuckers with the bombs on their chest. So, Really, just leave them alone. Just say fuck them, you know? Go home. I don't know. Again, it's just my view. And, you know, you can say what you want, you know. It's just my view on the so-called war in Iraq. I don't know. Well, let's see what else I can say here. Oh, okay. Well, maybe it's about oil or something. Maybe there's oil in Iraq or something, but who fucking cares? There's oil in Alaska, too. There's oil in Texas. There's oil in other places. And besides, I really don't think it's about oil anyway. If it is, that's fucking stupid. And if it is about oil, then George Bush is just using our American soldiers as pawns in his fucking business because he has a couple oil companies, right? Or something like that. I don't know. He owns one of them anyway. I don't know. And it's just stupid. Just really stupid. I mean, really, what else could I say? The war in Iraq. You know, you look at the paper each morning and you hear about American soldiers who die over there from car bombs and suicide bombers and, you know, getting shot in the back and shit like that by, like, little 5-year-olds with AK-47s and shit. You know, it just makes no sense to me whatsoever. Like, why are we over there? I know I keep on asking the same question over and over again, but, you know, really, there's no real answer for it. I mean, like, 2 or 3 weeks ago, I asked a friend of mine who's over in Iraq what the war is all about, and he didn't even have an answer. You know, I mean, really, there is no reason for the war in Iraq. It's just, oh, and here's another stupid thing that I found really stupid. The whole Abu Ghraib thing, right? Where they posed the prisoners in their underwear or naked or whatever and took pictures. That's fucking stupid, you know? Who cares? Who the hell cares if they made them pose naked or whatever? Who cares? I mean, do you know what they do to our prisoners? Really, do you know what they do to our prisoners? They chop their fucking heads off. That's what they do to our prisoners. So, I mean, really, they should count themselves lucky that we don't chop their fucking heads off. And, oh, and, yeah. Another thing, you can't call it a war because if the American soldiers shoot one of the bad guys, they get court-martialed or arrested and, you know, like, put in jail for something. You know, it's just stupid as hell. The stupid thing is, oh my god, it's just really stupid. I mean, that's all there is to it. I mean, who would have thought if you really, who would have thought if you shoot the bad guy, you get arrested and thrown in jail? I mean, who would have thought that? You know, I mean, really, come on, they're the bad guys. You're supposed to shoot them. And if you can't shoot them, then why do they have guns? And for that matter, why are they even over there bothering them, knowing they can't shoot them, because if they shoot them, they go to jail? I mean, hell, you can't even take a picture of one of them without them bitching, and, you know, it's just really stupid. It really is. I mean, there is no point whatsoever for the war in Iraq. You know, I mean, no matter how you slice it, it's just pointless. Oh, and let me just say, this is my first video blog, and I know the lighting in this room is crap, so I'm probably just going to make it a blue screen or something. Anyway. Well, anyway, I hope you liked my video blog, and, you know, give me a comment or something, and, yeah. Well, I guess that's about it. So, yeah, just give me a comment what you think about the war in Iraq. Maybe you're for it, maybe you're against it, maybe you're just fucking confused like I am, and not knowing what the war really is. I mean, really, I don't fucking know. So, yeah, just give me a comment, message me. Oh, that's nice. And, you know, send me hate mail, because I know I'm going to get a lot of that for this little video blog, for some reason. I mean, again, I'm going to say it one last time. I am not against the American soldiers in Iraq. I'm not. Well, actually I am. I'm against the American soldiers being in Iraq, but I know it's not their fault. It's George Bush's fault for sending them over there. But, again, I have friends over there in Iraq, so, of course, I'm not against the American soldiers, alright? I mean, that would be stupid, you know? I'm just against the war in Iraq because you can't even call it a war. I mean, there's no point to it whatsoever.